Morning. Good morning. We're going to try this again. This is like my 5th time trying to record this video this morning. My dog was eating and drinking. I knocked my microphone, which I just did again. Hopefully that doesn't pick up. Because I thought that it was a bug on me. I peripherally looked. And I was like, oh no. But good morning. Good morning. We have 13 days until Christmas as of today. I'm filming this on Monday. Going up on Wednesday. Got a new Christmas mug that I absolutely love. I'm wearing my Christmas red. I am in season, you guys. I am in season. I got a Santa Claus mug from Among Oaks and Owls also, but I'm going to use it in another video. This one is just what I happen to pick up today. Yum, 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 yum. I've been really feeling the sugar-free hazelnut. You guys know I've been battling with finding sugar-free creamers that taste good. Well, the sugar-free hazelnut, I think, is by far my favorite of the sugar-free creamers. That or the coconut cream sugar-free, but I can only find that at Target, and I don't go to Target unless I have to because I spend entirely too much money in Target. We are talking today about this book right here, Wildfire, which is the sequel to Icebreaker. I wouldn't even call it a sequel, okay? So a sequel to me is the same characters continuing their story. This is just a book that's in the same world. So your main characters, Nate and Stacy from Icebreaker, are in this sprinkled. It's the same group. And so we're going to talk about that book there. Saturday morning, you're getting a cookie vlog, a mini one. Spent all day on this past Sunday, 5 hours plus, making cookies. And we're really on the fence, Stephanie and I are, about whether or not we're going to continue making cookies every year. With the cost of groceries, it is progressively getting more and more expensive, as well as it's a huge time suck when we're already really busy this time of the year. I think we have something going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend, and then Christmas is the following weekend. It's getting absolutely bananas. But yeah, I want to do a video on the Christmas spirit and how you keep yours up, because you guys know I'm a Christmassy girl. I love Christmas time, but I am struggling a little bit this year. I need to get some Christmas reads in. I think that's what's going to be the key for me. I've got Wreck the Halls over there. I was going to read it at Christmas or on Christmas Eve, but I might have to read it a little early to get me in the Christmas spirit. I also think I want to read that Krampus book everyone on TikTok is talking about. I'm going to review that one for you guys. I'm going to finish the Kindle Unlimited book I'm currently scrolling through, which is good. It's the what's it called? Bakers and Magic or something. It's basically Great British Bake Off with elves and magic. It's really cute. But I'm going to finish that up, and I think I'm going to read the Krampus book because that sounds fun. But Wildfire. Okay. This is Russ and what is the female character? Aurora's name. This is Russ and Aurora's story. So they go to college at Maple Hills, where Nate and Stacy go from Icebreaker. Russ was briefly in Icebreaker, and they mention that a couple of times in the beginning of Wildfire about how he was the cause of the ice rink being hazed or destroyed in Icebreaker. But I hate that she doesn't, the author Hannah Grace, does not go back and remind you of why until the end of Wildfire. So I had to, it almost felt like you had to reread Icebreaker right before you read Wildfire, because or else you weren't going to remember. I read Icebreaker sometime last year. I didn't remember Russ's character, but they kept talking about it in Wildfire, how he was being so hard on himself and he had so much guilt because he was the cause of the ice rink being busted in the first book. And I was like, what did he have to do with this? I couldn't remember because it was such a small kind of resolution in the first book, I guess. I don't know. But I do feel like in the beginning, the author should have more clearly stated exactly what happened in Icebreaker with Russ. Because if not, I spent the whole book almost racking my brain going. I even did like a Google search. I was like, was Russ in Icebreaker? Like, he was such a small role. Essentially, there is a scene where Stassi is in the bar, Stacy Stassi is in the bar, and Russ works at this bar restaurant. And he like pretends to be her boyfriend and saves her from this pushy guy one time. But the ice rink connection is that Russ had hooked up with some girl, which is really out of character for the Russ in this book, Wildfire. But I'm going to go with it. Russ had hooked up with some girl, and that girl wanted to that girl did get pregnant. And she wanted to make baby daddy, like the boyfriend from the competing school, jealous or something. And so she told him it was Russ's baby, but it was absolutely not Russ's baby. But that guy from the competing school knew that Russ was on the hockey team and decided to destroy the ice skating rink. So that is how Russ falls into the Icebreaker world, if you would. Now, in Wildfire, we pick up Nate and Stassi are a thing that at a party, Aurora and Russ and Aurora meet at a party and they hook up, basically. It's like a one-night stand. And Aurora is like this kind of, I don't know, she's like sleeping around. She's got daddy issues and commitment issues because her father is like this Formula One owner who doesn't make her feel special, who likes his new family more, etc., etc. And so she's got her own daddy issues. Russ has got a ton of daddy issues because his dad is an alcoholic and a gambler and is like constantly blowing up for money. And so they meet at this party, they like each other, and they hook up. Well, after they get done hooking up, Russ goes into the bathroom and stays for a while. And so Aurora, being a professional hook-upper, takes this as a sign as, I need to peace out. So while Russ is in the bathroom, Aurora gets dressed and jumps out of that room and goes home. Gets a pizza and goes home. And Russ is not a habitual hook-upper. Russ is like super shy and super not confident, which, like I said, I go back to why the heck was he sleeping with some chick in Icebreaker the way he was? But I digress. We understand plot holes sometimes. So they think they're never going to see each other again. Alas, they turn out to be camp counselors together. And this summer camp for rich kids, their number one rule is no fraternization between the counselors. So now they're like working hand in hand, side by side all summer. And they just hooked up the night before they came to camp. And they're really attracted to each other, but there's been miscommunication and all this other stuff. And then they work that out. And so they start sleeping together again. And then now they're trying to sneak around and not get caught by the camp counselor because Russ needs money. So Russ really needs this job. And Aurora is trying to be responsible for once and not fuck shit up. It's a lot. But it was a fun read. Did I like it as much as Icebreaker? I can't say that I necessarily did. But it definitely didn't like let me down or anything. I gave it 4 stars. Yeah, it was cute. It was fun. It wasn't as spicy as Icebreaker was, so it's no hooking up in a group costume, that's for sure. But it was fun. It was super cute, and I enjoyed it. So if you are wondering if it's any good, I gave it 4 stars. It was a quick read. There was lots of banter. There was a bit of friends to lovers, I guess I would call it. Friends to lovers is probably the overall theme of this one. and close proximity. A lot of close proximity in this one. So yeah, if you like those two tropes, close proximity and friends to lovers, this is the book for you. What else is going on? I think I'm going to do a Stardust in Their Veins review because I really, really like that one. And then it's going to be Christmas, and we're going to talk about a Christmas reader too. And man, we're done. We're done for the year. It's crazy, but 2023 is in the wraps. I love you guys so, so much. I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas season. And I will see you guys for the little mini cookie baking vlog on Saturday.